I just come over here to give you some legal awareness about what are the basics of law. Actually, I am a judge of family court, so I basically deal with the family matters, divorce, conjugal rights and all such things. And of course, I am having the other cases also. But mainly I'll focus on these laws so that you should know basics of law, if not the details of all those things. You know, there's a Latin maxim where it is said that ignorantia juris non excusat. What does that mean? That means that ignorance of law is not an excuse. You cannot excuse yourself by saying that, oh, this was the law, I do not know. You cannot say that. You are supposed to know the law. You are supposed to know the basic constitution. You are supposed to know your rights. You are supposed to know your duties. You are supposed to know your own country laws. So for that little awareness that you should all have, what is law, what are your rights, what does the constitution provides us. These are the basic things which I would like to just give you a glimpse. And inshallah ta'ala, all of you, once you get through your colleges and all that, inshallah, I pray Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that you should reach your highest summit in life. Inshallah. In this world and the hereafter also. Inshallah. So basically we have on 12th of March we are conducting Lok Adalat. Now what does that Lok Adalat means? Lok Adalat is a branch of judiciary. Actually it is not that is conducted by a judge only, but it's a branch, offshoot, where the matters can be settled before Lok Adalat. Matters means not all matters. Only certain things, like for example, petty cases, civil suits or criminal cases of certain offences. Now you should ask me, what is petty case, madam? Yes. By its meaning you could understand that it is a small case. Now in IPC, Indian Penal Code, we have offences where they are punishable with both imprisonment and fine. There are certain cases which are only imprisonment punishment can be given. There are certain cases where both shall be given. Shall word is used. So these petty cases are the offences which are punishable only with fine, extending to the amount of rupees 1,000. Those are called as petty cases. So those cases can be settled in Lok Adalat. Supposing any of your community people or anybody you know, you come across such persons that they are involved in such cases, you can ask them to come to Lok Adalat on the 12th of March. Some examples of such cases are very small cases of अब जैसा मारम थोड़ी छोटा धक्का मुक्की ऐसे कुछ, like it falls under section 323 IPC, section 324, section 420, 420 जो बोलते हैं हम लोग कॉमन लैंग्वेज में, हाँ 420 है, तुम बहुत 420 है यार तुम ऐसा. तो those type of cases, but in that certain there is a list of offences given in CRPC. 420 is not small offence, but it is made compoundable. So there are list of compoundable cases, small injuries. Okay, that falls under section 323. Accident cases में 337 है. There is a list. In those cases, instead of running off to the courts and spending your valuable life, I should say, under current circumstances, right? Everybody should agree that, because life and peace of mind has become more important nowadays, rather than involving in all such stuff of running after the courts and fighting for petty things or even for this thing. So that for that peace of mind, for your health, for your wealth, in fact you lose your wealth also once you step into the courts. So all those offences which are by TK, I'll move an inch towards this side, you can move that side. So that can be done. that can be settled. A Lok Adalat degree will be passed and there is no further appeal. Appeal means once you are aggrieved by the lower court order, you can go in appeal. So first appeal will be before the district judge and the second appeal will be before the high court. Aggrieved by the said order, one can go into higher courts for appeal. So for Lok Adalat degrees, there are no appeals. Such cases can be compounded. So I do not like to go into the subject as it is, but you can basically understand that Lok Adalat are these things where you can settle the matters peacefully and have a happy and peaceful life. These are the two basic acts which I deal in my court. Day in and day out I get the cases of divorce and so many cases of conjugal rights and Muslim marriages also. I get a few cases where the parties come to my court seeking divorce. These are the things which I would like to enlighten you. We'll take up Hindu law. Since you should know the law, what it is. Basically, for the matters, if it is not going well, then I proceed with the inquiry and pass some orders. So those are the basics of Hindu Marriage Act, which you all should know. We need not dive deep into the subject, but basic law should be known to all. Likewise, the Muslim law, as we all know that what is the marriage right? What is the age of the parties? How we should register the marriages? What is the basic element of Muslim marriage? What is the basic element of Muslim marriage? Can I ask anybody here? No. What is nikah? What is that? That's right. You're closer. That's right. You're closer. Anybody else? What is the basic element of Muslim marriage? Basic element. That's after marriage. That's after marriage. What is the basic? That's right. Yes. You're perfect. So, offer and acceptance is the basic of Muslim marriage. You know, Quran has given the girls, the women, so much liberty that without our saying yes, nobody can force a girl for the marriage. जब हजरत अली रज़ी अल्लाह ताला अन्हु हुज़ूर सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम के पास आए और अपना ऑफर दिए कि आई वांटेड टू मैरी फातिमा रज़ी अल्लाह ताला अन्हु, तो हुज़ूर सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने ये नहीं कहा ओके ठीक है, हालांकि चचेरे भाई थे. He did not say yes right away. He said inshallah. Then he went to Fatima Raziyallahu ta'ala anha. He asked her, this is the offer, would you like to accept the offer? When she said yes, then only it was communicated to Hazrat Ali Raziyallahu ta'ala anha. So once you are not agreeing with the marriage, that cannot be forced on you. So under Muslim law, basic is offer and acceptance. That are the basic elements. So likewise, you have the divorce provision also in Quran, Surah Baqarah. Many of the ayats. I'm sure many of you are Quran हाफिज है, शायद मैं एक्सपेक्ट कर रही हूँ इंशाल्लाह ताला है होंगे, है ना? तो you must be more learned persons than me. So that contains, Surah Baqarah contains, Surah Nisa contains. In fact, Surah Nisa is entirely dedicated to women. There is no such surah in Quran as it is wholly or entirely dedicated to men. ऐसा कोई सूरा नहीं है. अलबत्ता निसा है, निसा यानी कि women. सूरह निसा जो it is for women. इतना लिबर्टी हमको कुरान दिया, कुरान एंड सुन्ना. That is the basic thing what we need to follow. So once we are on that Quran and Sunnah, we need not even come to court also, because we know the language used in the Quran, we know what we should follow, We can settle the matter there itself. You need not come to court fighting. देखो जज साहब मेरा ये केस है, उन्होंने कबूल करें, भाई आप जाओ घर को, कुरान पढ़ो, क्या बोल रहा कुरान, एक्सेप्ट करो. There is matter. You need not come to court also. But however, there are some ignorant people also. They do not know. Okay, हर धर्म ही रहती ना, हर धर्म लोग जो भी है नहीं मानते कोई एक बात को. They do not want to settle on the matter. Or if there are any legal issues, or if there are any. So likewise, there are countless pearls of wisdom in Quran. You can pick up anything and you will find wisdom in that. You can pick up anything and you will find wisdom in that. So instead of getting the matter to the courts, you can settle at home before the elders. It's not going proper. You can sit before the ulama. You can settle the matter there. If it is not settled, then you can come over to the court. And court also makes an attempt to bring the parties together. Like we have custody cases also, where the couple fight for the custody of minor children. बच्चा उसके पास रहना, बच्ची मेरे पास रहना. 4 बच्चे तो दोनों उनके पास, दोनों मेरे पास. I really feel pity in these cases because what would be the impact that the children are getting out of that? There was one case before me. A small kid, hardly he was 10 years or so, not even 10, some 8 years or so. But anyway, he was going to school. I don't know, maybe first or this thing, first class or something. माँ बाप का झगड़ा हो गया, बच्ची माँ के पास चली गई, बच्चा. So they filed a case. I said no, I would like to ask the child first, because what we do is that we take the opinion of the child as a paramount consideration, because that is having impact on the child. It's not that what law says, चलो भाई इधर उधर बच्चा जो भी है, whatever minor child, उसका तो बस बड़ा गलत. वैसा नहीं. I just make an attempt to know what is in the heart of the child. So I called him into the chambers. Then I asked repeatedly. Then he said, no, I want to live with this mummy or daddy, whatever. Then I passed orders in that. But somehow within my heart I felt very bad. What impact this boy is going to have when he grows up? Certainly it will have impact. Certainly it will have impact. अब थोड़ा जहन, young, very tender age brains ऐसे रहते हैं. अभी आपको एक कंकर कच्ची सीमेंट पे मार दो, आप चिपक जाती, जाके बैठ जाती, बस वैसा बैठ जाता. अब आप उसके दिमाग से वो बात निकालना, वो तो यू हैव टू टेक मेजर अटेम्प्ट, यू हैव टू डू मेजर अटेम्प्ट्स. आप एक्सरसाइज करना पड़ेगा आपको. You have to do lot of exercise that to release that impact. What will that impact have? If he grows up, the same impact it falls on him, and he passes on between his spouse after he gets married, then to his children. चलो भाई थोड़ा वो हो जाने के बाद अगर if these people are happy, then it does not pass on to the children. Otherwise, what happens? What is going on? So it's really, and we do not know what the new mother who comes to this house has an effect on the boy. We do not know. We do not know. But however, what can we do? We can only pray Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for happiness of these minor children who are involved in these disputes, issues between parents, between couples. So these are the few things which basically you should know. So at the last I would like to say that there is nothing which is left behind unanswered. Everything is answered in Quran. and you have hadith. What is us to be followed? So these are the things which you follow, you will not deviate from your happiness in this world and the hereafter also. Everything you are having in Quran, everything, whatever you want, any question of succession, any question of inheritance, property, rights of the women, rights, you have every right to acquire the property, you have every right to educate yourself, you have every right to acquire knowledge, you have every right to work, you have every right to do any business, you have every right to consent or not to consent to the marriage, you have every right to purchase the property in your name, you have all the rights given in Quran. You are as equal to as the rights given to men in Quran, because what Quran says is that there is no difference between punishment between men and women and goodness or jaza for men and women, equally liable, and equally both are punished if they have done any evil deeds. So deeds wise both are equal. What is the status of a Muslim woman is the status same what is provided for Muslim men. That is provided in Surah Al-Baqarah. Yes? In Surah, yes. Law of inheritance. Law of inheritance is provided in Surah Nisa. Details of how the property should be divided and how a woman gets the property as a wife, as a sister, as a daughter, as a mother, yes, as an orphan. Everything you have in Surah Nisa. So what I mean to say is that there is no question unanswered. एक क्वेश्चन है भाई ये हमारे को समझ में नहीं आया, हुजूर सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम नहीं बोले, हमारे को नहीं पता. There is no such question. There is nothing left over. Everything is before us. So whatever doubts we have, because we may know some parts, we may do not know, or we may forget something. They are always ulama. Those who have knowledge, we can ask them, we can sort out the issues. There is nothing like, this is not done or this was not there previously. This situation never arose between Huzur Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. That's not like that. Everything it contains. So, any doubts, if anybody is having, then I am here to answer. Inshallah, I'll try to answer.
There are being attempts made for uniform civil code, like same civil code for
Yes, unfortunately, so, very unfortunately.
Would you like to say about that? We can advantages and disadvantages. How will that work with the uniform civil code?
What advantages of?
Uniform civil code. Why have been government trying to make uniform civil code?
See, I would not talk on the what government is thinking of all that stuff, because that's not my arena or my jurisdiction also. But I would like to say that there is Constitution, Indian Constitution, which protects all our rights. We have to fight for the rights given for a woman, the rights given to a child, or the rights given to a particular religion. The Constitution contains everything, and we the courts are here to discuss and inshallah sort out the issues. And we expect also the same thing from the High Courts and the Supreme Courts, that they will definitely throw some light on this and protect our rights. We the courts are here to protect the rights only. So I pray Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. 2005 I came over here, and I have two kids, two boys who studied in Crescent School only, Crescent Boys School. So when I brought my second son, my first son is in Canada. When I brought my second son, Mummy, Crescent School hai, nostalgia, I'll take the pictures and send to Bhaiya. So that was the reaction. When you go to your old school and see, अरे ये school यहाँ पढ़े थे, मम्मी यहाँ पे ऐसा रोज बेकरी है, वो है, ये है. So he was recollecting everything. So in 2003, I was posted here in the Junior Civil Judge Court. For about 2 years, I worked over here up to 2007. Then I was transferred to Guntur. But anyway, to come over here, I really struggled very hard. I really struggled very hard. My husband was also a district judge. He also worked over here. So since he was working here, I was posted and adjusted here. So when I got married, I was in BSc second year, I think. Then I completed my final year after marriage. Then I shifted completely from science to law.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Completely. I completely shifted from science to law. As there were law books in my house because my husband was a judge, law person, I have a habit of reading everything. I love reading. So whenever he used to go to courts, I do not have anything to do, so I pick up the books and start reading. So he said, no, you also write the JCJ exam. Yes. So you also write JCJ exam. Then I said, all right. I completed my final year of BSc. Then I wrote law set. I got selected in the law set, and then Alhamdulillah I completed my LLM also from Kakatiya University in Warangal. And thereafter I attempted writing this JCJ exam. But however, in 2003 when I wrote the exam, I passed through the written examination, but I could not get selected in the oral interview. So that missed my opportunity in 2003. However, in 2005, Alhamdulillah, I was again selected, written exam and oral exam. So that way I came over here. But I should tell you one thing, that though my husband was a judge, it was not easy for me. चलो इनके husband judge है ना, ऐसे आ गया होगा. It's not like that. I did not get like that. He used to wake me up at 4 o'clock and चलो अभी ये पढ़ो, अभी ये पढ़ के दिखाओ, अभी ये याद करना, अभी ये पॉइंट्स बनाना, अभी ये नोट्स बनाना. There are some times where I literally cried. Why? क्यों ये मेरे ऊपर इतनी मेहनत क्यों? ये सब सो रहे हैं, बाकी के सब 4 बजे रात को, मैं क्यों उठूँ? Why I should? क्या अल्लाह ताला ये क्या है ये मेरे ऊपर? Why I should do all this? There are some times where I used to really cry. इतनी मुसीबत मेरे ऊपर क्यों पढ़ना? मैं lead a nice luxurious life. Why I should read? Then I used to collect myself. नहीं, कुछ हासिल करने के लिए कुछ मेहनत करना ज़रूरी है. So by doing very hard work, I used to get up at 4 and prepare the notes, and I used to mug up everything and tell before him, ये आज ये पढ़ी मैं, आज ये याद करी मैं, आज these are the sections what there was so much material which I made while I was preparing for my exams twice, because I attempted in 2003 and then next attempt in 2005. So that was a very hard work done by me. तो इंशाल्लाह ताला आप ही कोई पीछे नहीं, हार्ड वर्क करे बगैर तो नहीं आता. दिस इज़ द लेसन व्हाट आई हैव लर्नड एंड आई ऑल्सो पास ऑन द सेम थिंग टू माई चिल्ड्रन. आप कैजुअली ऐसे ही दे देना, अल्लाह ताला खाली आप दुआ से कुछ नहीं मिलता. यू शुड डू योर हार्ड वर्क, देन प्रे अल्लाह सुब्हानहू ताला. अब आप हार्ड वर्क करेंगे, प्रे भी नहीं करेंगे, वैसे भी नहीं मिलेंगे आपको. तहज्जुद पढ़ना, दुआ करना, बस यही काम है. तहज्जुद पढ़ना, मेहनत करना, दुआ करना, बस. एंड he used to tell me one thing, अल्लाह ताला अगर हमारे को नहीं देता तो किसको देता? फिर हमारे को नहीं तो किसको देगा? मेहनत करने वालों को बराबर देता अल्लाह ने. So that was the thing. I made the hard work, and alhamdulillah, Allah has given me this job. So it has been nearly 20 years now. I think 2005 to 22. Alhamdulillah. I pray Allah that He should keep me in His protection. And one thing I also would like to say that though I know the basic, the law, what is there, though I know the facts of the case, though I know what is the issue between the couple, what is the issue in the civil suit, what is the issue between the fight between the parties, but I always pray Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that अल्लाह ताला गैब की चीज़ सिर्फ तू जानता है, मैं नहीं जानती. आई ओनली नो व्हाट द डॉक्यूमेंट्स इज, व्हाट द एविडेंस मैटर्स, व्हाट इज़ बिफोर मी. जो मैं आँख से देख रही हूँ, जो मैं कान से सुन रही हूँ, अल्लाह मैं वही जानती. मगर हक़ की बात सिर्फ तू जानने वाला है. हक़ की बात, what it is truth. अल्लाह तू ही जानता है, बस जो हक है वो मेरे दिमाग में डाल दे अल्लाह ताला। तो हर वक्त, इवन इफ इट इज़ अ स्मॉल ऑर्डर ऑल्सो, प्लीज़ आई बेग अल्लाह ताला के नहीं, आई लिटरली बेग अल्लाह ताला के नहीं, हक की बात जो है अल्लाह मेरे जहन में डाल दे। तो सो दैट आई सीक प्रोटेक्शन फ्रॉम अल्लाह सुब्हानहू व तआला to always keep me in his protection and to always keep
Respected Honorable Shaukat Madam, she is actually judge for family court and posted as additional district judge at Nizamabad. It's been very lucky that she's over here, and a little bit or more, I don't know, but really she has shown everything in the Quran and Hadith knowledge. Apart from according to the also, she explained each and everything. And my friend Sri Purneshwar Garu, he is station house officer for town 2 in this area, and I'm very much thankful to the management for giving this opportunity and getting a program. At least you might have got some knowledge related to law, what actually is, and madam have enlightened each and everything with the Quran and Roshni, Quran and Hadith Roshni, as well as law. 3 things have been covered in this, and it's like, you know, it's I feel very much happy that I work with madam. And we are the interpreter between you and judges actually. We advocates deal with the cases, matters related to many more cases actually. So I often go to madam, and every time I feel very happy that if I meet madam, like, you know, I'll get some or the other knowledge from her. And every time she will be like, you know, encouraging us, you people have to do this, you people have to do that. And even Allah Ta'ala have given an opportunity. See, judge is a post where like, you know, people come for justice. And these are the people who look what exactly the case is and what exactly the matter is. Like, you know, as she said that whatever judgment have to come, I have to justify. So she will see entire documents, she will see the representative from the both sides, both the advocates, and then she comes for the conclusion. It's a big task actually what she's doing. And like, I'm very much feel happy that she's with us, and I request madam to be stay for some more years with us, and inshallah she also again get promoted and become like, you know, justice in Honorable High Court and all. I praise see, I just want to tell you, I've been practicing since last few years, and also I am counseling member at Women Police Station. Most of the cases actually do come related to family matters, like छोटे चीजें रहती है, उस तक पुलिस स्टेशन आते हैं. ठीक है, आपका राइट है, आप आइए, you come, always welcome. But thing is that for petty matters, as madam said, there are lots of things we can sit our elders, we can resolve the issue. If it is not resolved over there, you can approach to ulma. There are certain like jamaats and all working with us, like alternate dispute resolution officers are there here. 1 or 2 officers are there, and Jamaat Islami will run that. And apart from that, we have Sharia board, wherein Sharia board is also functioning properly. So if you have certain things, please approach over there first. And if you know somebody like having disputes and all, you advise them to go over there and resolve the matter amicably with Quran and Hadith Roshni. If it is not solved, then come to PS, then come to court. Sincerely, I advise you all people. Like, you know, you people are the future of our country now. I always encourage girls. You people are also capable. Example is here. Example, your teachers, example, your lecturers, example, your management. These are all your, like, you know, idle people standing before you, and they are telling, yes, there is a platform. Please utilize this opportunity. Like, you know, alhamdulillah, I've seen earlier there was ratio coming to education. Now we are at par. Yes, everyone are becoming at least a graduate. But graduate is not a journey. Again, see, a tendency in our Muslim, like, you know, बच्ची की डिग्री हो गई या इंटर हो गई, शादी करवा दो. Fine, do. No issues with that. But there is a zeal of study actually. You people can come up even after marriages. There is no restriction. Might have been married to a judge. Now she studied, became a judge. So this is the role model for us. So now what I request, like, you know, there are lots of opportunity to you people. I have seen one of my friends, Sayyida Falak, she is a boxer. Yeah, she always on a debate on hijab today and on every channel. And one of like girl, Nikhat Zareen, again an international boxer of Nizamabad. So I'm not telling, like, you know, if you feel whichever platform you are comfortable, please come up, show you are, like, you know, what all highlights you have or what all talent you have. See, I've seen people last time, in fact, there was a protest over hijab. I was there. So most of our girls talking and speaking on our constitution, speaking on our articles and all. I feel really happy. That shows you have ample knowledge on that. That shows the quality of education, what you have been imparted in your colleges. So I always there are certain things. People use mobile. Please reduce it. Social media, don't go on that. These are all useless things what we see in our scenario. Smaller thing, you send message, a complaint comes up, उसने ऐसा बोल दिया, इसने ऐसा बोल दिया. Close all these things. What Quran says, what Hadith says, please follow on that. And law is always after that. So it's a right to you, fine. Again, we have lots of things coming to Muslim Women Protection Act on marriages. It has been enacted in 2019. Simply a divorce, a husband pronouncing divorce, saying talaq and all, it is invalid actually. Though it has been amended, you have right to fight, you can come to court, you can file a case, but again this is not a platform to discuss about all these things, divorce and all, but still you should have some knowledge of that. So again I request, there are lots of girls over here, you might have parents and brothers and sisters, tell them, especially to brothers, don't involve in such kind of things, don't chat here and there, make your career in a good way, and you just tell that कि ये बुराई का रास्ता है, ये अच्छाई का रास्ता है, walk on अच्छाई का रास्ता. And I want to see some of your, either some few students come up, do law and become a judge. Inshallah. See, never think that कि अरे इससे क्या होगा, उससे क्या होगा. But if you target something, for sure you can get it, for sure, inshallah. And I'm very much thankful. Still, if anything is there, you can ask doubts. So what we do is as a part of advocate, we deal with the matters related to civil and criminal cases, and we defend people, we defend the parties, saying that ki fine ho gaya, we will try to sort. But if one word is there in our DLSA, we come up from District Legal Service Authority actually. So मैं तेलुगु में वर्ड बोलता हूँ, राजी मार्गा में राजा मार्गम. मतलब आप राजी हो जाओ तो आप राजा बन जाएंगे. अगर हम हमारी जिद पे अना पे आ गई कोई चीज़ कि भाई नहीं मेरे को ये होना ही नहीं, अल्लाह से मांगो. और जो है ना, आप जो है ना राजी हो जाएंगे, चलो भाई हो गया, चलो कॉम्प्रोमाइज़ कर लेंगे. इस तरीके से अपना जहन बनाना, ना कि अब इससे तो दुश्मनी करना है, इसको तो कोर्ट में देख लूँगी, इसका तो बताऊँगी, पुलिस में मार खिलाऊँगी. फॉरगेट ऑल दिस थिंग्स, फॉरगेट. अगर आपके साथ गलत हो रहा है तो फाइन, यू कैन रेज योर वॉइस फॉर श्योर. एंड अगेन ऐसा नहीं कि जुल्म भी बर्दाश्त करो, ऐसा नहीं कि भाई जो हो रहा है आपके ऊपर बर्दाश्त करो, नहीं, उसके ऊपर भी आवाज़ उठाइए आप लोग, उसके ऊपर भी जो है ना आगे आइए. उसके लिए हम लोग ऑलवेज रेडी है आपको हेल्प करने के लिए. और I'm really, I feel very happy, again I'm telling, madam being over here to give some knowledge, at least madam have got some related subject or some kind of awareness what is happening around us. So I'm very much thankful to the management for giving this opportunity, and I'm very much thankful to madam to be here over here for at least imparting some kind of awareness in you. So thank you all.
How are you? ठीक है, నేను ఎక్కువ బోర్ ఏం చేయను. एक ही बात तेलुगु में बात कर दूँ मैं, ठीक है. इప్పటి वరకు अभी तक मैडम इसका अवेलेबल टाइम बाद में रखी, तब तक आके तुम्हारा कॉलेज को सिलेक्ट करके आके स्पीच दिया. मैं मैडम के पास मैं अभी तक मैं बोल रहा ఇప్పటిదాకా కూడా ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళలేదు. అంటే మీ స్కూల్లో ఈ ప్రజెంట్ కాలేజ్ సంబంధించి, ఈ గర్ల్స్ కాలేజ్ సంబంధించి మేడం వల్ల నేను ఇక్కడికి వచ్చి ఐఎమ్ లక్కీ, ఇక్కడికి వచ్చి స్పీచ్ ఇస్తున్నాను నేను. మేడము ఆమె వాల్యుబుల్ టైంని పక్కన పెట్టేసి మీకు ఇక్కడికి వచ్చి ఇంత మంచి స్పీచ్ ఇచ్చారు, సజెషన్స్ ఇచ్చారు. మీరు కూడా డౌట్స్, ఆ అమ్మాయి ఒక్కరే డౌట్స్ అడుగుతున్నారు. అప్పుడు డౌట్ నాయతే మీకు కూడా హక్కు ఉంది కదా, మీరు మాట్లాడచ్చు కదా. सब लोग बात कर सकते, सब का कुछ तो डाउट है तो मैडम को पूछ लो. ఇంత మంచి అవకాశం మళ్ళీ ఎప్పుడు రాదు. సొసైటీ విషయంలో కానీ లా విషయంలో కానీ ఇంత మంచి అవకాశం మనకు రాదు. దీన్ని మనం సద్వినియోగం చేసుకోవాలి. యూటిలైజ్ ద ఆపర్చునిటీ. అదేవిధంగా జునైద్ అడ్వకేట్ గారు కానీ మేడం గారు కానీ మంచి స్పీచ్ ఇచ్చారు. ఇది ఇక్కడనే మనం మైండ్లో పెట్టుకోవడం కాదు, మనసులో పెట్టుకోవాలి. మంచి వర్డ్స్ మేడం చెప్పిన ప్రతి వర్డ్స్ అన్నీ కూడా మన ఉమెన్ కానీ చైల్డ్కి కానీ అంటే వృద్ధులకి కానీ చెప్పిన విషయాలన్నీ కూడా మనం మనసులో పెట్టుకొని మనం కూడా మంచిగా ఉండాలని చెప్పేసి కోరుతున్నాను. థ్యాంక్ యూ అండి.
And on behalf of our students, I am very thankful to our Honorable Judge Srimati Shaukat Jahan Madam, Mr. Junaid Ali Sir and Mr. A. Purneshkar Sir for giving us a special time, a precious time you have taken out for all of us and given us a very valuable messages to all our students, and we too got few knowledges, so more knowledge we got from you, and we all are very thankful for that.
Deal with the family matters, divorce, conjugal rights and all such things, and of course I'm having the other cases also, but mainly I'll focus on these laws so that you should know basics of law, if not the details of all those things. You know, there's a Latin maxim where it is said that ignorantia juris non excusat. What does that mean? That means that ignorance of law is not an excuse. You cannot excuse yourself by saying that, oh, this was the law, I do not know. You cannot say that. You are supposed to know the law. You are supposed to know the basic constitution. You are supposed to know your rights. You are supposed to know your duties. You are supposed to know your own country laws. So for that little awareness that you should all have, what is law, what are your rights, what does the constitution provides us. These are the basic things which I would like to just give you a glimpse, and inshallah ta'ala all of you, once you get through your colleges and all that, inshallah I pray Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that you should reach your highest summit in life, in this world and the hereafter also. So basically we have on 12th of March we are conducting Lok Adalat. Now what does that Lok Adalat means? Lok Adalat is a branch of judiciary. Actually it is not that is conducted by a judge only, but it's a branch, offshoot, where the matters can be settled before Lok Adalat. Matters means not all matters. Only certain things, like for example, petty cases, civil suits or criminal cases of certain offences. Now you should ask me, what is petty case, madam? Yes. By its meaning you could understand that it is a small case. Now in IPC, Indian Penal Code, we have offences where they are punishable with both imprisonment and fine. There are certain cases which are only imprisonment punishment can be given. There are certain cases where both shall be given. Shall word is used. So these petty cases are the offences which are punishable only with fine, extending to the amount of ₹1,000. Those are called as petty cases. So those cases can be settled in Lok Adalat. Supposing any of your community people or anybody you know, you come across such persons that they are involved in such cases, you can ask them to come to Lok Adalat on the 12th of March. Some examples of such cases are very small cases of अब जैसा मारम थोड़ी छोटा धक्का मुक्की ऐसे कुछ, like it falls under section 323 IPC, section 324, section 420 420 जो बोलते हैं हम लोग कॉमन लैंग्वेज में, 420 है, तुम बहुत 420 है यार हो तुम ऐसे. So those type of cases, but in that certain, there's a list of offences given in CRPC that falls under section 323. Accident cases 337 है, there is a list. In those cases, instead of running after the courts and spending your, everybody should agree that, because life and peace of mind has become more important nowadays, rather than involving in all such stuff of running after. Once you are agreed for the lower court order, you can go in appeal. So first appeal will be before the district judge and the second appeal will be before the high court. Aggrieved by the said order, one can go into higher courts for appeal. So for local degrees, there are no appeals. Such cases can be compounded. So understand that local are these things where you can